Welcome to all inspiring chefs, cooks, and everything in between alike. This is Griever, your guys' host as always, bringing you guys the latest episode review of Shokugeki no Souma, the fourth plate. This episode was... Yes, this is the type of episode that builds the hype. This is the type of episode that brings you closer to some grand conclusion. You know what I mean? This was a hype building episode because we had a feeling. We all knew that Kuga could not defeat Tsukasa. We had a feeling about that, and we all knew it to be true. And in this episode, though Kuga's dish is phenomenal, Tsukasa's dish completely destroys it with the White Knight Greater longsword thingy that he does. However, this was the point. Arena points this out. Arena points out that, draining their stamina, draining their concentration, draining their strength is a strategy as well. We set up people to wear them down, opponents that could possibly defeat them, but probably lose. However, going toe-to-toe would drain them completely. To this point, Rindo and Tsukasa cannot fight in the next bout. They are too winded by having to go 100% just to win. Just to get that 3-0, drain them completely. They cannot compete. So now we have, in the next matchup, there's a lot in between, but suffice to say, the next matchup is Takumi versus Aizen, or whatever. We have Momoshibai versus Megami. And we have Saito the Samurai versus Souma. So Saito is going to go for 2 bouts in a row. And, I mean, there's something to be said for that, right? There is so much here going forward because we still haven't really seen... Arena still needs to showcase what she can do. We still have... Remember that even though we have lost some formidable characters in my opinion, Megashima, formidable, we still have Arena, and we still have Shigi. Shigi, he might have been the 7th seed. Or the 6th. 7th? Pretty sure he's the 7th. Either way, he's clearly not that level. I believe that he is in the top 3 of the Elite 10. He can go toe-to-toe with Tsukasa, Rindo, or Megashima any day of the week. That is what he can do. But he always wanted to stay in that seat, right? So, we still have formidable members on the Rebel side who have yet to be defeated. However, it's time for the first classmen. It's time for them to showcase their stuff, to boast. And we have Takumi, Megami, and we have Souma going forward. Now, unlike what a lot of people thought, Aizen is not going to be facing against Souma, because Souma already beat him. So we already know that Souma is of a level beyond him. We know Souma is a level beyond Nene. So we also know that Souma is the 4th seed. This will be his toughest opponent yet. We know he lost to Megashima, the former 3rd seed. So, in Ramen solely, however, still lost. So, this will be a battle where Souma definitely needs to go all out. This is not an easy victory. And though Megami and Takumi are fan favorite characters, they may not win. Because how skilled do you believe they are? Arena and Shigi? Yeah, I give it to them. But you got Momo and you got Aizen, and outside of Ryo, Hayama, and Souma, I'm pretty confident that Aizen can beat most of the other characters. I'm also very confident that Momo, the cutesy, I add cute to every single name, pattern, woman, girl, thing, lolly character, I'm pretty confident that she can win. This cooking competition is fierce. This cooking competition has very big elements of the Iron Chef America and Iron Chef, of course, the original Iron Chef way back in Japan. And we still see elements of that to this day. It really reminds me of sitting back and watching some, Bobby Flay versus Masahiro Morimoto, and then we have Michael Simon versus, I really enjoy that aspect of this. It's so definitely depicted from the Iron Chef, clearly from the Japanese side, but I grew up with, of course, the American version, Iron Chef America, and even though I'm Canadian, whatever. Food Network, what are you going to do? And I really, really like this. I think that this episode is bringing us so much hype to be ready for the next episode. The animation was solid, and the dishes sounded fine, but I love the prep episodes. I love the episodes, not necessarily the serving episodes, more so the episodes where we build up to them cooking, and definitely the cooking episodes. Those are the best ones. Honestly, the first half of this episode where it's just, here's our dishes, that's not what intrigues me about this series. This series intrigues me by the level of them bringing different aspects of cooking that I personally wouldn't think of. Like, I guarantee you, after watching this episode, as I said in the last episode review, smoked soy sauce. I need to try that. I wouldn't even consider doing that. There isn't a cookbook, there's no Joy of Cooking or online recipe that you look at that calls for smoked soy sauce unless you actively look for it. Like, if you search pork chop recipe, chicken breast, steak, something like that, where are you actually going to find something that says, oh, smoke your soy sauce beforehand, and do this crazy different idea for a recipe? Like, those little things, those differences in cuisines and those differences in cooking techniques, things that elevate me, that enlighten me, that make me want to go back into that kitchen right now and start cooking different things. Not just throw a piece of meat on the grill and barbecue sauce it to death. No. Salt, pepper, garlic to the usual steak. Let's try something different. Let's try a little wasabi cayenne pepper mixture. Let's do a little bit of a butter paste, and let's try out a new flavor, right? I'm always experimenting with marinades. Marinades are something that are very versatile, but that's only one key aspect of cooking. And this manga, this anime, showcases so many different cuisines, and it showcases so many more ingredients and cooking techniques that most people haven't even heard of. In the last episode, I even said that it was surprising to me that Souma did not know of the grater, the very classic garlic grater is what I call it. As I said, it's a zest grater. It's very simple, shaped like a sword. Short sword, Tsukasa is very long. Doesn't need to be, whatever. It's anime. But it's still a tool in the kitchen. It's a utensil in the kitchen that is utilized for different recipes. And there's just something about this. Maybe I'm rambling too much, guys. Apologize for that. It's just, I want everyone who watches my videos, I want everybody who watches this show to understand the level of depth it took to bring about unique flavors, unique recipes, and the amount of research it would take. Like, I'm a cook. I'm a home cook. I'm not a chef, but I'm a home cook. And I understand a lot of different cooking techniques. But this show still taught me something. This manga still wowed me every 10, 15 chapters with something that I wouldn't have considered before. A different type of ingredient, a different cooking method, a different technique in the way of cooking an ingredient that I've used for 20 years. And they revolutionized it. So you have to give props to this show and this anime, this manga, this creativity. And I just wanted to say that here because honestly, not really a whole lot else went on in the episode, and I just really needed to fill 15 minutes. But no, that's really the end of the episode review. As I said, Kuga lost, Tsukasa won. That's basically it. We go on. We have the next bouts. I've already said the lineup. We have Saito versus Souma. We have Aizen versus Takumi. And we have Momo versus Megami. So what's going to happen? Who knows? Good episode though, nonetheless. And I hope you guys all enjoyed the episode. I hope to be caught up very, very soon. I know this is a little late, but still trying to catch up with the fourth plate. I have a lot of different content going on right now on the channel. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit that bell notification if you want to know every time I drop a video. Clearly I've had a little too much of this if I can't even talk proper English, eh? And we'll see you back here next time, ladies and gentlemen. Drink responsibly as always. This has been Griever with your Shokugeki no Souma episode review. We'll see you back here next time.